Hi, Capricorn. This is Eileen with your Money Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of November with the Ace of Pentacles card. This is a very good omen to start your month with. This is one of your cards, actually. The Pentacles represent the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And what this is talking about is some new venture, new project that could be very profitable for you. So I feel like for some Capricorns, you're starting a new business, or you have a business you've already been operating for a little while, and you're looking at your opportunities, choices, whatever. And this is a very high energy card that's really giving you the extra energy and kind of opening the doors, opening the gates for you to just keep moving forward and doing well. This is a very promising indicator of profits, of success, of prosperity, just moving forward. Even if you're out maybe just searching for a new job, you could find a good opportunity being offered to you. So it could be if you're self-employed, but looking for a new job to work for other people. I am getting a certain amount of self-employment here. So if there's some kind of business you've been thinking that you would really be pleased to start, this is telling you start making your plans. See how you can start this, even if you're starting little by little on a shoestring or something. And this is a general reading, so some of these cards resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. Next card you have is the Page of Cups, and the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and feelings, emotions, love. Page of Cups, you might get an invitation to something, maybe a wedding, or maybe a birth announcement. You might receive a birth announcement, something like that. Or you could be getting a message of love to yourself. Someone might send you some kind of a message expressing their feelings for you. So overall, it's this card has a lot of pleasant, nice, happy kind of energy having to do with love, emotions, feelings, good news. This could also even, you could hear about somebody being pregnant. Possibly some Capricorns will find themselves being pregnant in the month of November. It's just, now also, this could represent a person that you could be around in the month of November. And it could be someone who is a water sign, like a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or they might have a lot of that in their chart. And if you're usually a page might be someone in there early or something, maybe 30-ish. It's usually someone kind of young. If you're in that age bracket and single, this could represent another single person that you will be around, that it could at the very least just be a pleasant friendship. I do feel this person would be kind of curious about you. You may find this person somewhat attractive and pleasant. You both might be wondering about each other. It's possible it could develop into something romantic, but it also could be just a very nice friendship. Next card you have is the Knight of Wands. And the wands do represent the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Wands is saying that you are making progress in your work, your career, in your life, and you're being recognized for the progress you're making. You've worked hard. You've been staying consistent, staying focused on your goals, on where you want to go in your life, and you're making progress and you feel confident. It's giving you a certain sense of confidence and self-esteem. So this is a very positive energy card here. And you're being recognized by others. Now, also, the Knight of Wands could pertain to travel, possibly travel with work, because the wands typically relate to the area of work and career, action, progress. You could be doing some travel that's work-related. You might be in a sales job where you're out and about a lot in your car or something. So, and then also you could be relocating for a job or going out of town on a job interview or doing something like that as well. So, and sometimes this just refers to relocating, just moving, whether it's job related or not. But it is making progress. That's what I'm getting here. Progress being made in your life. Now, also on the romantic side, this could represent someone that could be around you in the month of September, and this person might be a fire sign, like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have a lot of that in their chart. And this person is moving along in their career. They're doing well for themselves, but they know they still have a long way they want to go, what they want to accomplish. So this could be a nice person to start getting acquainted with. There could be some compatibility here. However, this person is much more, I feel almost like this person might be in a job that has them traveling or moving around quite a bit. They don't feel as connected to where they, like let's say where you live, you might want to just kind of stay in your general area and not relocate or something. This person is more mobile that way. They're much more open about moving somewhere, relocating, or moving in their work, that type of thing. So I'm not getting, it could develop for some Capricorns into a serious relationship that could be lasting. For others, maybe not. Maybe it would be something brief, temporary, and then this person would be on their way, gone somewhere. Next card you have is Nine of Pentacles. And again, this is one of your cards for the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is a wonderful card. This is about, I think this, if this is not my favorite, it's one of my favorite cards of this deck. The Nine of Pentacles is just talking about you enjoying your prosperity, your abundance, your home, having your home the way you want it, so that you feel comfortable, you feel luxurious in your own home. Whether you get to enjoy small luxuries or big luxuries, whatever it is, you've got your home the way you want it, and you're just enjoying all that you have and being grateful for all the good. You might be enjoying yourself out in nature. You might have a garden you're enjoying, or maybe you're just going out for walks in nature, that sort of thing. So there's such a wonderful energy associated with this card, but it's all about the prosperity, success, being grateful for all the abundance and all the good that you have in your life. I'm going to get a drink of water. So very good energy here. And I always recommend to everyone to learn about the law of attraction, because some people are going to look at this and say, well, that's not me. I'm having a tough time right now. I mean, a lot of people are not working at this time, etc. But the more you align yourself with your dreams, your goals, with being prosperous, being happy, and just enjoying all that life has to offer, being grateful for everything, whether it's material or not material, nature, just enjoying nature, enjoying maybe your first cup of coffee in the morning, whatever it is that is pleasing. Be grateful for all the good. And when you do that, the universe will keep delivering more for you to be grateful for. And so it'll help align you with the prosperity that you would like to have if you're not enjoying that now. Next card you have is Two of Wands. And this, the wands, they do represent, again, the fire signs. They represent your career, action, work, progress. So this is showing that you're making progress. It's showing that you might have a choice to make. You might be at a fork in the road. You might need to make a choice between two different jobs, maybe two different living arrangements. It could be even two different people in a relationship. You might be making that kind of a choice. And I am tending to feel that for those of you making some kind of a choice like this, that one of your choices is something or someone that's very solid and stable and steady. It's like you know it. So it might be a job you've been working at for a long time, or it might be a relationship you've been in for a while. It's like you know what you have. It's something solid, strong, and stable. But you might be getting lured by something or someone else who's wanting to kind of entice you to go in their direction. So you could find yourself tempted. I mean, if this is a relationship, the other person is trying to tempt you, could be very attractive and just seem more free. It might give you more of a sense of having freedom and joyfulness and playfulness with that person than your existing person that you know. So it could be very tempting. At the very least, it's like you would like to stop, take a break, and enjoy that, whatever it is. or it could be a living arrangement. It could be a job. But you're just making your decisions as you go along. And I feel like you'll make a good decision for your life, even if it means staying with something that's tried and true that you know. I mean, in some cases, you might take a little break and enjoy something else that is presenting itself to you. And then you might still gravitate back to that which you're familiar. That's an overall impression here. Next card you get is the Knight of Swords. The swords do represent the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And the Knight of Swords is talking about some kind of abrupt change that would just take place all of a sudden. It could be very, it could be tumultuous. It could be just something that just happens quickly where you have to act fast. This could tie in with some situation if you've been thinking about moving, waiting for something to come available. Maybe you were looking for a place to buy or a place to rent, and nothing was going on, and then all of a sudden something's available and you have to act on it really quickly. It could be a job situation where it looked like there was just nothing happening, and then all of a sudden you're contacted and you have to start work and you have to get ready, and you might even it might even be something that would even involve relocation or something. But whatever it is, it's like you've got to act quick. You don't have time to stop and think about it. So it can be very stressful. All this is going on. But then afterwards, it's like, oh, good. Okay, now that that's over with, this is a much better situation for me. It's that type of thing. Now, also the Knight of Swords, that could represent a person who could be an air sign that could be around you in the month of September. But I do feel like if it's a person that would come into your life, maybe then you're getting to know them and wondering about them romantically. I do tend to feel this person will be here today and gone tomorrow. I don't feel like it's almost like they're passing through. I get this. It's that quick action, that energy. I don't feel like they're going to stick around and develop a nice relationship long term. That's a feeling on that. Next card you have is the Moon card. This is a major arcana card, the Moon. And what it's showing is that there's going to be things going on under the surface, maybe towards the end of summer, that you're not being informed of all the details. This could be in a relationship, like a romantic relationship, or maybe with acquaintance, friends. It could be a work situation. It could be about some living arrangement or whatever, where there's things going on behind the scenes that you're not being informed of all the details. Or this could also refer to people gossiping, people being a little vicious in their gossiping because they feel like in some cases other people might be looking at you and feeling like you've got it much better than they do. And they're just, but you've worked for everything you have. You have made a lot of good choices for yourself. Capricorn, I always think of Capricorn people as being very solid, feet on the ground, good head on their shoulders, strong, willing to work all they need to work, the hours as they have to get the job done, to make the money they need to make their dreams come true. Capricorns like quality. They want something that's built on solid ground. They want quality in their relationships, their job, their home, whatever it is. So you put in the work, and you continue to put in the work and the commitment. And these people who could be very jealous of you, well, maybe, I mean, and I don't know if maybe you've had some better breaks than them or whatever. Who knows? But whether you have or not, you've still done the work. They're very jealous. They're petty. They feel like, nothing good ever happens for them, but they keep going around in circles saying that to themselves. And so maybe nothing does good happen to them because that's what they expect and that's what they complain about. And they just keep getting more of the same. You've been keeping your eye on your goals and where you want to get to in life and just working towards your goals for a good while. And so it's like they want what you have. So there could be some jealousy around you, but you're high and dry. They can't do you anything. So you might be aware of who these people are. You might be vaguely aware of them. I mean, it could be neighbors. It could be people at work, maybe relatives, whatever. Now, also, the Moon card can refer to people not giving you all the details, even in a business transaction. So if you're planning to sign any paperwork, make a purchase, enter into any kind of a legal agreement, make sure you get all your details. Don't allow people to give you part of the information and just want to gloss over the rest. You do all the digging and research you need to do until you're totally satisfied. And to me, you look like that's the type of person you are anyway, but just be aware that's out and about there in the environment. Remember. And the last card you have is the Hanging Man, or it's called Hanged Man in other decks. And the Hanged Man is kind of in a place of a holding pattern. Okay, so maybe by the end of November, you're in a holding pattern. You could be waiting on some situation to change. It could be a new job. Maybe you're waiting on a new job to get word that you have the job, or maybe you're going back to work, or it could be a place to live. It could be a move that you're planning to make, and you've kind of been getting yourself ready to go, and now you're ready to complete it and make the move, and you're still waiting on the green light. So this is not a bad place to be. The Hanged Man is hanging there, but you know, the person's not suffering. They're just comfortable hanging there. This is a pause in your life. It's a good time to examine where you've been, where you are, where you're going, where you want to go. And it's a good time to make whatever kind of changes you might want to make at that moment. So explore your options. Look at everything around you. You're not being rushed right here. Over here, you're being rushed in some situation with that Knight of Swords. The Hanged Man is not being rushed, kind of just hanging in limbo there. So that's the perfect time to be exploring all your options, looking to make sure you're on the right path for your life, or deciding, okay, I think I want to change this a little and maybe change course just a little bit here and tweak it. And so, and that's where you're at the end of November, about to enter. So, okay. And now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Cheryl Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. So Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of November? What's your message for Capricorn for November? What is your message for Capricorn? Okay, I'm going to shuffle and fan these out. What is your message for Capricorn for the month of November? Okay, this says you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. Oh, I love that message. That's a good message. Okay, next, I've got the Angel Answers Oracle card. So be thinking about a question that you would like an answer for, or some insight on, or if there's some situation that's been on your mind that you're dealing with and you'd like some insights into it, or kind of little direction or something. And be, you know, putting that into some kind of a question. And let's see what the Angel Answers Oracle cards have to say. Okay, so angels, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of November? What's your message for Capricorn for November? I'll give it another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let me fan them out. Okay, so just have your question on your mind, or your situation that you want to know about. Okay, this says within the next few weeks. Okay, so I hope that gives you some insight within the next few weeks. It is a general reading, so some people, you know, some cards might resonate with you while others do not. Okay, and then last but not least, I'll pick one from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So angels, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of November? What's your message for Capricorn for November? What is your message for Capricorn? Okay, give it another shuffle, and I'm going to fan these out. Okay. All right, this is Angel Teresa. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Great message, and so true. So we live in such a busy world, and a lot of times you're busy taking care of others around you and not just stopping and giving yourself a break and being nice to yourself. Okay, all right. Well, Capricorn, I hope you're happy with your reading for birth. Be sure to check for your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments if anyone would like a private reading. The rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful, happy Labor Day if you celebrate Labor Day, and we'll talk again soon.